guys, it is Brittany from My Core Floor. As promised, this is your mini workout, taking the 5 exercises from the week and putting them together. I'm going to take you through all the reps, show you a couple little tweaks as we go, how you can add in weights, and we're going to try to just move right through just like we would kind of a regular workout, okay? I'm going to mix up the order a tiny bit so that it flows a little better and sequences a little better. So if you start going through and you're like, wait a minute, this isn't how we did it this week, that's why. It's more just for flow. So we're going to go ahead and start off with 1 foot forward, back foot turned out like we did on day 1. And we're going to just get our hips moving, kind of wake up that pelvis and pelvic floor by unlocking in 3 planes of motion. So remember with this one, keep your shoulders back, okay? You're going to make sure that back knee is staying straight, foot is rotated out, feet are about shoulder width apart. You're going to go about 10 repetitions. I will tell you guys, I'm terrible at counting because I am usually talking. Lean in, we're going to go side to side. So that means you might get a few extra, might mean you get a few less. I'm fairly good at guesstimating, so we'll go about 10 repetitions. A few of them I know we did 5. I do better with those than I do 10. I start kind of getting distracted. So side to side, nice work. And then you're going to circle, and we're going to go about 5 in one direction when we're circling. Again, kind of letting everything move, okay? And then you're going to circle in the other direction for about 5. Perfect. Just letting everything start to unlock, okay? Then you're going to switch. Other foot forward, back foot turned out. Same thing. Forward and back. Nice and easy. Again, you can start to get some length in through this groin. That's the reason we start with toed out. Even if you don't feel a pull, that's okay. You're still getting that length, even if you don't feel it. You don't have to feel something for it to be effective in lengthening and getting your muscles moving and getting the blood flowing. Okay, that's kind of a misconception. Go ahead and lean in. Let's go side to side. And I have been sitting this morning, so I actually feel a little stiff, so it actually feels really good for me to move. Again, we're going to go about 10 of each of these in each direction. But like we talked about this week, something's better than nothing. So if you don't have time to do a full 10, it's okay, do 5. Do what you can. Something and getting that pelvis moving is always better. And then we're going to circle. The other thing you guys can do is you can break up this exercise 1 into a 1A and 1B. And do, in the morning, do it with your foot toed out like we're doing right now. And then later on in the day, do it with your foot straight like we're going to move into once we finish these rotations. Okay? So now you're going to switch back. Back foot now is going to be straight. Heel is going to be flat on the ground. Back knee is going to be straight. You might feel like you need to shorten up your stance a little bit if you're really tight through the calf. I don't want that heel picking up. Okay? So if you're looking from the side, it shouldn't be this. It should be here, back and forth, okay? Imagining someone is pulling that pelvis forward, okay? Reposition that back foot if you feel like it starts to slide on you, okay? I'm going to go from the front here again. You're going to go about 10, and then you're going to lean forward into it, and then do your 10 side to side, okay? The reason we lean is we take a little bit of slack up in our hips and pelvis rather than kind of hanging back here. We kind of lean into it to really get a good stretch and length, and then nice and easy, side to side. Repositioning that back foot as you need to. I know that mine's a little stiff, so you'll see me kind of adjusting periodically. Go ahead and look down every once in a while. Make sure that foot's staying straight. Make sure that knee is straight. I would rather have you shorten up, okay, and maybe make it a little smaller in order to have good mechanics than try to go too big and be cheating or falling all over or having your heel lift or your knee bend. This is really about quality of how you're moving, not the quantity of how big you're moving, okay? A lot of us blow right by some of these muscles. We don't use them the way we think we're using them. And so it's really important to use this time to go ahead and really get into it. So don't worry about being big or going far, lifting heavy. It's about mobility and turning on those muscles in areas you're not normally. Again, reposition that back foot if you feel like you're tight and you need to. Keep your trunk up, no cheating, kind of by diving your trunk forward, okay? Your pelvis is driving that motion. If your back is a little tweaky, just shorten up your range of motion because it probably means because you're tight through your hips, you're not moving as well there, and your low back is trying to take over. Lean in, let's go side to side. Nice and easy there. Getting that nice little bump out and that glide. Remember, as you bump out, your opposite shoulder will drop. Okay, whole trunk is moving so we don't get that shearing SI force. And then you're going to circle. Nice and easy. A few one direction and a few the other direction. Back leg staying nice and straight, flat foot on the ground. Okay. Now, just for fluidity, we're going to jump into the day 3 exercise. So we're going to finish our stretches. Palm up, one hand. You're going to go ahead and reach up towards the ceiling. Big reaches up and back down. Good. You're going to go about 10 here. Okay, just waking up that T-spine, waking up through the rib cage, the obliques, turning everything on. And of course that pelvis, because you can see me getting that side glide as I reach. Then switch, cross over, other side. Big reach up. Nice little side glide there. Letting our hips and pelvis move. Waking up through the lats, postural muscles in the back, rhomboids. Getting everything moving. Okay. You're going to go about 10 there. Then we're going to go back to the opposite side. Now you're going to fix that arm up, but you're not going to just kind of hang out here with that arm. Reach up high. This arm is going to come here, and you're going to go short, little reaches back, okay? Make sure as you keep reaching, about 10, you're actively reaching with that arm to the ceiling, okay? It's not moving, but you're still kind of working it. You're not just kind of hanging here, okay? Really reach up and pre-position there, and then 10, and then the other side, really reach up. And you're going to go 10 there. Okay? Start waking up. Good. A few there. A couple more. Nice job. Okay. Then we're going to go back to day 2. Remember, if day 2 is tough, you can just start with that little side glide and start with 10 there. If that feels pretty easy, I want you to go into the cycle. So it's going to be forward, side, and around. You can go 10 on each side, or at least 5 on each side, again, depending time. If you want, you can grab a weight and put that into your hand to exaggerate that motion, get it to work a little harder. Remember, this is not, like I said a little while ago, this is not about heavy weight. You shouldn't be, have a 10 or a 12 pound weight in your hand, because I guarantee you're going to blow past those smaller muscles in your thoracic spine that we're working with your pelvis, and a lot of it's going to go into your low back, and that is not the goal. Okay, so lightweight. This is a 3. I usually go between 3s and 5s when I'm doing some of these. So you're going to go, like I said, about 10 on each side. So we'll go a couple more here, and then you're going to switch it up. Remember, this hand is over here to kind of help push or mobilize that hip and pelvis if it is stiff. Also remember, as you can see, I'm not lunging big. This is not some massive lunge that you're going into. Back foot is straight, flat on the ground, knee is straight, and then switch it up. And when you switch, sometimes, again, it feels a little awkward, a little stiff. It's all right. Take your time. All about the quality of how you move, not how big you're stepping, not how heavy your weight is, okay? So a few more there. Nice and easy, little side glides. Might be hearing things popping and cracking. My ankles are popping, my thoracic spine, and that last set of stretches was starting to pop, so don't be surprised if you start kind of hearing and feeling everything. Yes, we're working your pelvic floor, but we're really working your whole body. Pelvic floor needs to know how to work with everything else, okay? Couple more here. And again, I lost count. I told you that's how I roll. We'll go one more after this one, and then we'll move into day 4's exercise. Awesome. So, day 4 is our squats with reaches. I'm going to hold my 3-pound weight. Again, you can go no weight, you can go holding on. We showed you all sorts of modifications during the week. Feet are going to be wide or wider than shoulder width, rotated out, so we get a nice opening through the groin. You're going to go down, 2 quick squats, punch up. 2 quick squats, punch up. So we're starting to add some speed And you're gonna go 5 on each arm, reaching forward. Good. And then you're gonna go 5 on each arm, reaching back like you're throwing a ball, okay? Again, if that quick bounce is too much for you off the bat, you can just do it as a single lunge, okay? But I want you to try to progress to that little quick bounce in the middle, okay? It's the beginning phases of some speed work, some prep for jumping, okay? My trunk is staying upright. Again, if you're watching me from the side, here, back, here, back. And with the forward ones, it's here and here, okay? I'm not kind of falling forward there. Last one is our day 5, the one we did today, okay? And it's gonna be the high knees into the lunge. We're gonna go 5 on each side, okay? So it'll be 10 total. So it's gonna look like 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, okay? 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 2. Again, you can high march it. That's 3. High march it. 3. You can short march it, okay? Little run. Or you can slow step it if you're not quite ready, or you can hold on with any of these. Okay? It's about 10-ish minutes, maybe a tiny bit more. Gives you a nice quick hitter workout that you can rotate in. So if some days you have a little extra time, do them as a cycle. Other days, not as much time, do them as individuals. I love this challenge with you guys. I hope you loved it too. I hope to see some of you in the My Core Floor membership so we can continue this journey together. Can't wait to get you feeling better and back in control over your pelvic health. Have a good one, guys.